Welcome back to the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. The plan for the day is to wrap up this game and finish our last book. Oh yeah, you go and finish that game, Catilla. Oh, I get that. That happened to me last year as well. Or like last year. Thanks. Last year at the time the Minecraft community Minecraft started, I was playing Tears of the Kingdom. And I was just on the server like twice or so, and that was the first time I was playing Minecraft ever, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is totally addicting. I will get so addicted to that, and I cannot be addicted to Tears of the Kingdom and to Minecraft at the same time, so I'll have to finish one first. I have to mine those diamonds. Mining diamonds is addicting. The only reason why I do not play Minecraft outside out of the community server with you guys is because when I mine all the diamonds, what I'm supposed to do with it, and what I'm supposed to roll the deep slate. Like, you get what I mean? I mean, you can still do it, but it's pointless. It feels pointless to me because I have no one to trade with. I have no one to, like, I don't know, to play with, to help, to chat, to have fun with. All alone, it's just, it's not the same. It's a little boring, honestly. I mean, I get like people play survival by themselves and have fun and all that, but for me, it's not the same. It's more fun with you guys. All right, now, final book, and you go now, Catilla. Stay spoiler free. See ya. We started the last book, Heart of Sand. The object we are supposed to steal is the weather controller. We managed to get into town. Bye. And managed to make our ways into the upper levels of town by trading with various characters. Exactly, and now we're in the upper district. And up here, we have to find the meteorologist, because he supposedly has the weather controller. Alright, let's try here. Door is locked? Awesome, first door is locked. Oh yeah, and we're basically wanted in the city because you're only allowed entrance for a certain amount of time, and our time has run up. Oh no, this is actually about the Joy Storm. Joy Storm has arrived. I repeat, the Joy Storm. Is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it develops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken with such strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. A piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes, and in its place you're filled with an unbelievable nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? I'm wondering right now, is that true? Or is that from the book? Input from the book or from the storm? It's evening already? How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? That was all the Joy Storm? Strange. Like I was home. Okay, so it is real. Etienne has a lot of brothers and sisters. I like mostly brothers. Wearing armor, part of it is flaking off. Okay. I do that again. Stand up. I mean, it is a joy storm after all. It's supposed to be a pleasant experience. Interesting. Let me shift it to nighttime. It's locked. Judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. A tired man. Let's see. This poor guy is sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Sure, you're still feeling the joy storm. Marie. You're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Maybe touch his shoulder? As soon as he touched the man, he opens his eyes. For a split second, he looks friendly. What the hell, man? I was playing with my dog. What? Nothing, asshole. Listen, I don't have time for this. I have important business. Show your business where the sun don't shine. Oh. Okay, maybe we should have waited. Now I have to wait for the next storm to see her, and who knows when the hell they'll even be. Sorry. Alright, no, he won't help us. Door is shut. Seems no one's home. You know, I didn't think... The reason why I touched his shoulder, I didn't want to yell at him. And I thought, you know, maybe he just wakes up for a brief second, we can talk, and then he kind of goes back to the illusion again, you know? Okay, we're on the square now. Let's touch here, why not? Resting women. Hey. The woman looked over you suspiciously. I mean, fair. We look suspicious after all. The man hasn't come up out of the storm's clutches yet. Got it. Meteorologist's wife's counter. You see devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. Yeah. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare between her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Are you selling the meteorologist's possessions? Yes, all my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Maybe examine the counter in silence. The counter is covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. That's not a very good description. I'd imagine probably all the meteorologist devices are covered in switches and dials. Exactly, they're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones that look like they've been used every day? Fair, that's a good idea. From what we know, the meteorologist did definitely use the weather controller every day. There are two that fit the description, on the left and the right. Ask about the left one first. How much for this device? 100 bags of sand? How much? My price is firm. She says this harshly. My price is firm. My husband didn't make all of these devices or whatever by hand just for them to be given out for free. I don't expect them to be free. 100 bags of sand is more than I can afford, and I kinda need it. I paid 10 bags of sand as a bribe just to get in here, and for that I had to crawl through the sewer. A bribe? Yeah, a bribe. And you want 100 bags for some piece of junk? Just grab it and jump out of the book. We'll figure it out later. Where are you seeing junk here, you jerk? Get lost. I'm calling the guards. Drew grabs a radio attached to a pillow. Just grab the devices. Damn it, Etienne. You know what? Yeah. Do it. You're the one who deserves to be arrested. 100 bags. You're insane. That's what I said. She's insane. You heard the old man shouting from behind you. You're not sure why he's still here. Hands up. You turn slowly and see 2 guards with their clubs raised and ready. Alright, so we fight. That's him. He tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. Both guards started slowly walking towards you. Grab the device and throw it at the guards. Grab the first device and you see and try to use it. I mean, I feel like... Grab a device. Okay, one of the 2 we think is the weather controller or something else. That's a difference here. Like if you choose that and grab the weather controller by accident and then throw that and damage it or destroy it, we're gonna have issues with our client. Or is it just to grab any other device on the table that is not what we suspect to be the weather controller? You know what? Grab the first device you see and try to use it. I don't want to risk damaging anything. You grab a random device with the counter and start pushing every switch and button you see. The guard and the meteorologist wife watching in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run. You hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Bam. Etienne! Silence falls. And darkness. Come on, why couldn't I... You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it. Was I out for long? No! Roderick is gone. Damn guards. You rub the back of your head, which is throbbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Roderick is gone. Silence. Roderick? Nope. You tilt your head looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. Alright, so we're standing up. Okay. I guess we'll have to follow the trails back into town. I think I should wander to the desert. Okay. I'm better off trying to get back to town to the east. Yeah. Okay, was just trying to say, you know, sometimes developers like to hide stuff. Like, sometimes in games you're very clearly supposed to go in one direction, and sometimes developers like to hide things in the other direction. Oh, a dead body. That sounded weird. Oh, a dead body. You see a motionless body lying face down in the sand. Another disturber of the town's peace. Turn the body over. Another walker. The man is wearing a coat. Attack is soon to the chest. Let's examine the tag. The tag says W204. It also has the logo of a company called Redrem on it. Was he serving time too? What else would he be doing here? Go through the pockets. Nothing in the right one. In his left pocket you find some cash and some old faded checks. One of them is for his phone service. Let's leave. An abandoned container. Bread and a bottle of ink. Wonderful. Oh, we have a ladder here. Ah, a metal plate. Why not? There's a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? Examine the inscription of the plate. You see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. We did that. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it? Oh, hello. I'll come back to the sewer. Okay. But also let me... We do have a ladder here. Oh, okay, they erased it. Oh yeah, that's customs. So of course we have to go through the sewers. A crate, let's see. An old wooden crate. Inside is nailed shut with rusty nails. We open it with a crowbar. The damp wound of the lid lifts off without much trouble. 3 apples. Nice. The crate hinges have been bound with steel wire. Apparently whoever it belongs to couldn't afford a lock. We open it with the crowbar as well, and cut through the wire and open the crate. 3 steel. Oh, we're getting lots of food. Locked crate. Can we use... Right behind the grating you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. Won't budge. Curse at it. Keep shaking it. Nothing happens. Lose heart. Shake the grating like a psycho. Fucking hell, open up. Ah! You pull at the steel balls with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. It's so close, but looks like this is the end. Remember that you have ink you can use, that you've used on plenty of other occasions. Yeah, I was just about to say, I guess we have to use ink here. It's like, this is such a nice, meta thing. We're like, you remember that you have ink and you can use it. I mean, yeah, Etienne remembers. We only have the options that are given to us. Oh right, I'm a writer. You had to that for a second, right? Use ink to weaken the grating. And we pray that it doesn't kill us. The ink envelops the bars of the grating and to slowly rust. Bam. Usually knock them out of place and clear a path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. Here we are again. We exit to town and are back in the alleyway. Sewer man, okay, we can go back. Trash heap. Okay, we can click on it, but we can do nothing with it. Probably just blocks our way back into the lower part of town. I cannot talk to the man, so go to the main square. It's late at night, so probably everyone is gone by now. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure. He was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, it's already here too. if this thing can really control the storms, do you think my husband really created something like that and didn't tell us? Yep. All these years. All those people who died in the storms or who went insane. He might have been responsible for all that. I mean, depends to what extent the device controls the weather. Like if you can... Sorry. I had to change my positioning. Like if the device controls, like, okay, it's a weather controller. Okay, what does that mean? Can it create storms? Can it dissolve storms? Can it simply change the direction storms are going? Can it change what type the storm is? Like, for example, can it change a rage storm to a joy storm, or vice versa? What exactly are the limits here? Depending on what the limits are, I'd say, you know, it's questionable whether or not your husband is responsible to any of these things. I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. Hey, Pluvio, welcome in. How you doing? And maybe your husband did everything he could. Yeah, I mean, so far the meteorologist, the old meteorologist, sounded like a nice guy. I think that too. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should break the woman's radio, clear third. Oh, I'm doing okay. Nice to hear you doing well as well. You know what? I'm done playing. We break the radio. Your head shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into a house. Bye. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? He asked calmly. No fucking idea, and I don't care. What's this game? Ooh. Okay, so this is the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. We are this character. You can actually see my mouse, Etienne. We are a writer in the real world, quote unquote real world, in our world, who has committed a crime, and we were sentenced to 30 years in shackles. That basically means we are not allowed to do our job anymore, so write books, and are forced to do how you say that? Not quite community service, but like we're basically forced to work. You know, it's the kind of work that people do in prisons, except that, you know, you're not actually in prison, but you're forced to do specific tasks, specific kinds of labor for basically no money. And, you know, it's totally controlled where you work, what you do, what you're allowed to do. And that for 30 years. That would have been our sentence. And we have struck a deal with some shady underground dudes who promised us to get rid of our sentence, of our shackles, if we walk into some books and steal specific items from the stories. And among these were Thor's hammer, an immortality potion, Excalibur, a wand, a magic wand, a wizard's wand. And yeah, this is supposed to be our last assignment, and we're trying to get the weather controller from this book. And then supposedly we're free. So yeah, and you can see in the books, this is kind of, it's a little bit, I don't want to say mini D&D campaigns, but, you know, kind of, maybe less complex, but, you know, very broadly speaking. What do we see here? Can really control the weather. What if it could? Then I can just give it the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the whole town. Well, I don't care. No. I mean, we're desperate, but not that desperate. I'm sorry. Nariana takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looked like he's preparing to fight for it to the very end. I hope it sounds interesting. It plays interesting. Alright. That's when we got all the heals. We fight. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Oh, does he have Roderick? Hold on, that's mine. You point at Roderick's cage, which is hanging around Nariano's neck. I bet he's going to tell, well, there wasn't a tag on it, so it belonged to no one. Because that's what we've been told last stream, that in this world, in this book, when items are not tagged with a name tag that has, no, they belong to no one, and basically anyone can claim that. And all your possessions have to be tagged with your name to mark them as yours. When the hell did you manage to steal it? Well, I guess after the guards knocked us out. You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it into your pocket. Nariana flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run, now. Okay. Huh? Attention all residents. This is Lindev speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Oh boy. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me, now. Not a chance. Nariana takes a step forward. Tell me how to work it, and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Thank you, Roderick. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm, 7 minutes. Hurry. Anyone with an empty train take it up with district residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindev. He and I will figure it out ourselves. Get out of my way. Do we hit him or do we grab him? Let's just hit him. You try to grab him? No, I hit him. Out of the corner of your eye you see an object flying right at you. The steel tip of a cane. Bang. Damn it, not again. You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Nariana climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally! Get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. Shh. I don't know anything about the controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Nariano. We get our strength. Let's go. One final push. This has been such a long day. I was expecting a fight. Nariana is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Knock out Nariano unconscious. It's the only option we have. Before Nariano can react, you punch him in the jaw. I can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. We take the controller. You take the controller off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out of the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. You examine the weather controller. Dozens of buttons and switches, but not a single one is labeled. What an egoistic asshole. The look the young man shoots you is full of 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those, and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it in here either. Let's try the first one. The switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be completely broken. What about the second? 2 lights in the panel below come on. Well, there are 2 buttons next to the lights. We try the first one. Alarm set for 4 AM coming from the device. Oh, so it's a weather controller and an alarm clock. Efficient. The young man gives you a gloomy look. A shred of hope that he might have saved, might be saved, seems to have just evaporated. We push the second button. The whole panel goes dark and the device looks like it just did when you start. Try the third switch. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. Second switch. Switch makes no sound. It seems to be deactivated. Well, first one. Switch clicks loudly as it moves. Then a multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Let's see. You spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming through the window picks up, and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Oh. Okay, here goes. Close your eyes and push a random button. Pray and push a random button. Scream and push a random button. Well, closing your eyes is helpless, praying is pointless, so how about we just scream and push a random button? The storm is still moving. Let me close our eyes. It's slowed down, but it's still getting closer. I guess all we have left to do is pray. It's moving away. It's moving away! Phew. You put the controller down with shaking hands, and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. My first day on the job? Jesus Christ, poor boy. He holds his head in his hands. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. And it was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. On you again. Alright, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, then you're fucked. Well, you look at the controller in your hands. Are we not going to take it? We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We draw it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindev, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lindev! What do you mean, neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Linda's looking straight at you. Are you that? He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of... You sigh. I need it, or you'll... You know, let's encourage the young kid. Poor one. You'll do just fine without it. Don't worry, you'll do just fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer. And then the book will end. And then everything will work itself out. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device. Since the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to... Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. You thump your chest with your fist. Oh. Alright. I mean, it sounds heartless, but Etienne is also right. That's also something we have to consider. The book is ending at some point. And only the things that are written in the book happen. Linda backs off defeatedly. Think about it. Or leave the book. I'm sorry. You're all just characters. You for real? Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet, and you're calling. Not to worry. My shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. He'll make quick work of yours, and then you'll be free, just as we agreed. Alright. We are literally selling our soul to the devil. Like, that's how it felt from the very first book. Selling our soul to the devil. Thank you. Well, it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Oh no. I don't even want to hear it. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright. Suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. I hate it when people like that are like criminals are telling you see you soon. I don't want to see you soon. I never want to see you again. Not in my life. Yeah. I have to open the door, I guess. Yeah, I hear you. Are you fucking... Stay down. What the... Where do you think you're going? Where's the rope? Time up. What the... Hey, after him quickly. Okay. You fall into the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. Okay, so that's a lot. Okay, so I guess that is why they were already there before we gave away the case. They were calling to ask us if we want to continue working for them. I bet if Etienne had said yes, okay, then they wouldn't have attacked us. Then it would have been, yeah, okay, give us the case, we'll release it from the shackles or something like that. And you know, I was wondering, I didn't say anything because I constantly have to read. But I was wondering if I made some decisions because we did get a lot of heals recently, and I was expecting a fight because of that. And nothing happened, so I was thinking, okay, maybe I avoided a fight with Mr. Noriano or someone. But yeah, here we are. Alright. So you want to do this the hard way. You knocked me down. Excuse me? Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait. Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard. Yeah, it's just, that's what also something I was thinking about today. Vince, was that our best friend or publisher? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and check the previous streams. But yeah, definitely someone we know and someone we trust. I think our publisher or our friend, or both. Deal with him quickly, and I'll get the book ready so we can get to the collector. The collector? Can you handle this? Oh, Roderick, you bet I can. Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago. Come on! Your voice echoed through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Of course. Fine. Here we go. Disable skills? Drain ink. Of course, they also have my... Can we just stun them forever? I mean, that would be so lame. Okay, well, it works. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I just kept stunning them. And just really kicked them down. Relatively. What book did they want to take you into? 1 second. Pick up the book one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. Okay, sounds dangerous. They said something about the collector. Is that your boss? No, potentially the client. My former boss. Okay, so we know the collector? Open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it. We're in the book and jump into the next book. Is that safe?